What's going on YouTube? Welcome to PCP Savage, a surprise build. I got myself an M3, Impact M3 on AGN forum. This PCP has some issues. I only saw one picture of it and I didn't really ask a lot of details. The guy was very short on description. Figured, you know what? We'll buy this beast. We'll fix it up, we'll see what it takes to fix it, and then we'll make a build out of it. And listen, later on I'll probably sell it right here on my channel, and one of you guys can have it. Now we're gonna fix it right, and it's gonna be done right. Everything that I usually do to my PCPs will be taken care of on this one. So I haven't seen it yet. Box is packaged. Remove the shipping label just so we don't expose anyone's names in here. And this is it. Let's open up all together live, and we'll see what I got. I mean, this is, I don't even know what I got. Literally, I know I got M3, okay, but other than that, all right. So let's get to it. What else I got? Whoa. Okay, came in the case. That's already promising. Okay, this is a case. Let's. This is it right here. We're gonna see what's inside of this case and see what's going on here. I am sorry for the camera. It's not mounted high enough to view the whole entire thing, but I'll do my best putting it on a table and showing you what I got inside. I promise you, I didn't open it pre-recording. And I didn't see what's inside, so it's gonna be a surprise. I don't even know if I got a PCP in there. Wow, okay. There you go. Here's the M3 Compact, okay? M3 Compact with Athlon scope. This is an older one, probably 16, yes, this is a 16 44 millimeter. 30 cal and 25, I believe. 30 cal pellets, perfect. The 44.75 grain, I'll take it. Some 25s. A nut, good. 2 mags. And this is the beast. This is what we got. It's in good shape, I'll tell you what. It's in good shape. The problem he was describing to me, and his gauge blew up, just blew the lights out of it, you know, the glass. Let me give you a little close in so you guys can see what you can get on the forum without any description or information, just kind of blind buy. Not bad of a deal. Inspection sticker on the bottle is 2036. This is 122 twist rate 30 cal liner. It was on the O-rings, so it wasn't didn't have a carbon fiber sleeve. So I'm gonna order a carbon fiber sleeve. We're gonna epoxy that on. This one was missing the bridge O-ring right here. I'm gonna install the new one. I don't know how this guy was using it. Probably gonna make a new playlist and we're gonna call this Surprise M3. New playlist, Surprise M3. If you wanna follow this build, check out that playlist. First thing I did is I polished the valve rod. First slow shot fix, okay? Polish this thing up, installing AccuShot O-rings for this thing. So your first slow shot is going to be fixed on this guy. New gauge for the second stage regulator. Alright, now we're working on a hammer group. So hammer, weight, and a hammer housing and a spring. See how grainy this thing is. And now we're gonna polish that off, polish the spring and polish the hammer weight, and I'll show you the difference. Now we're into a trigger, okay? So the hammer housing right here slides on top of the sear right here. Slides on top of it, so the sear is holding it, and then when you release the trigger, that slides over. So those 2 points are points of contact where this slides over it, okay? See how much, I don't know if this camera can even catch it. See how much shavings there is? Look. This is how, when this thing is not polished, it's sliding over the sear. First it's wearing out the sear, and then it's putting all the shavings in there. That's how not smooth this thing is when it's not lubricated, not polished like we just did. This is what's happening, okay? So now we're gonna polish this piece right here and polish the sear, and you guys will see what it looks like. This is how this assembly goes, so it's very important to polish this off, because that's where that, see that sear right here, it rides on it and then it drops down. So also on the sear, you're polishing this surface right here, this surface, and then the two above that hammer is riding on. So because see, this guy and this on the bottom is important, because this is how it's assembled. Now we're gonna put some lube on that thing, adjust it, first stage, second stage trigger, and it's gonna be beautiful. Alright, so trigger is good, polished, assembled, lubricated. Have a nice long first stage pull, and then the crisp brake on the second. Okay, for now we're adjusting C1. You guys know what that is, right? C1 is how far this is screwed in. This is a C1 adjustment. So what you need to do is you're going putting number 1 on the macro wheel and 1 or 1.5 on the micro, and then you measure that distance from here to the base of the block of the impact. And I like to put them on 6mm. I like to have it 6mm. Factory is about 6.5. Some guys like it 5.5. I like a little more adjustability, so I put them on 6mm. Excellent. Alright, moving on. This knot is a little scratched up. It wasn't me. That's how it was. Just want to put it out there. This is a couple of things I noticed, and this is worn out right here, the guard for the magazine guard. These guys are about $12 new. Just this piece right here, screws and screws here. Just this part, $12. If somebody wants, whoever buys this, if you want to replace it, $12. This thing, I'm sure another $10 or $12. If any of you guys want your PCP tuned just like this one, shoot me email. I'm gonna put my email on the screen right here. It's pcpsavage@gmail.com. Shoot me an email. We'll work something out. I'll rebuild it on the channel just like this one. Also, if you're not subscribed to this channel, feel free to click that button. Like, subscribe, costs you nothing. Like I always say, you know, costs you absolutely nothing to click that button. So, go ahead and subscribe, support the channel. Thank you ahead of time. Right, now we're to reloading block, or I don't know how you call it. This was completely dry. I don't know how it was sliding in there. This backbone was dry, solid. So we did put some lube in there. It's gonna reload nicely, lubricated in there, because all those parts are sliding inside of the backbone. So you have to put some lube in there, and yeah, in all the right places. Also on these white sliders, the plastic inserts, they slide on top of this. So that's gonna make it nice and smooth. And now we're gonna adjust our length on our reloading bar. So the importance of your length of the reloading bar, how deep it screws into here, is how when it loads, when you fully load it, you need your probe match the port holes. If that length is wrong, they're not gonna align. They're just gonna be like this. You know, you get it. You know, not all the way in or offset, so you don't get all the air getting transferred from probe to port. So what I do, I know that bar is supposed to be 210 millimeters. So what I do is I insert it, line them up with a very fine Sharpie. I draw the line where it needs to stop, and then when I install, screw it in, and I checked that that line is exactly where I marked it. Okay, so to make sure that the aligning is perfect, because if it's not aligned correctly, it's gonna look like this maybe, or like that. You get it? So checked. Let me see if you can see it. See that line right there? Right at the line of that brass port. And distance between the block and this block is supposed to be 210 millimeter. And hard to do it with one hand, and it is 21 centimeters. Okay, so reloading rod verified, and we're continue on. Alright, and now it's time to install the backbone, the top part. And remember that this slides inside here and that slides inside there, so make sure we put we lubricate it nicely inside those cutouts, so it's for nice smooth reloading. You watched me doing all the things I did, and if you want to watch a video on how to do those things in detail, check out my playlists. All of those videos are marked, and you can repeat all those things. What I did to this M3. Alright, what are we doing next? We are pressure testing this thing, so I like to put a tape and mark where my needle is, and put it on 24 hours. And if 24 hours that needle didn't change, we're green on all the O-rings and everything else. I adjusted the second reg to 130 bar because I know that's what it's gonna take to send them GSBs 45 grain at 850-860 feet per second. We are waiting on first front tensioner block that has 2 screws that's gonna tension the assembly, and we're waiting for carbon fiber sleeve to epoxy it because it just had O-rings on it. To epoxy the sleeve, put a block in there, and then we're going to be ready for tuning. Alright, it's probably those 2 parts going to be in this video, and tuning is going to be the next one. So also cleaned off very nice, scrubbed the handle, very nice clean job overall. This thing cleaned out pretty nice, lubed all the components. You guys watched me, so moving on. Another day, 24 hours later. Already day, light outside. What do we have on our pressure test? Check this out. Solid, right where I left it. And then the second stage regulator, solid, 130 bar. Love it. Okay, so we have absolutely no issues with losing any pressure or creeping up on the regulator. I did. Okay, good. So I set 170 bar on the first stage, which is fine. That's good. That's a good number. To continue on with this build, we got the parts from these guys. This one right here, right? You just slide it in. Okay, there you go. Alright, here's the beast installed. I do this upgrade to every single one of my impact. Absolute must. To the sleeves, okay? Listen, the reason I'm not even gonna go into it, but sometimes they come tight, sometimes they come loosey-goosey. This thing is just, it has play in it. All right, it's absolutely must be epoxied. This liner is 122 twist rate, 500 millimeter. All right, slide that beast in, and we're gonna continue on. Piece of towel, a paper towel. Make sure we got good spacing. Push a little bit forward. Perfect spacing. Tape off. There you go. That's how it should have been. And my marking here is just right. Test it again. I'm gonna set that to rest for 24 hours. And listen guys, in the next video, assembling all that, we're putting tensioner. You'll see what I'm talking about. We're gonna tune it, okay, for these guys. And we're gonna zero it. We're gonna finalize this thing. And probably the following video, I'm gonna list it for sale, explain everything that comes with it, how much I'm gonna sell it for, and if any of you guys wanna buy it, that's fine. If not, I'll put it on a forum. Thank you for watching. Stay subscribed, and I'll see you next Saturday in the next episode of this surprise build. Thank you.